Planet Dolan.
From the largest bird that has ever lived to questions about turtles and their shells, we answer several of your most burning...
Yeah. You do the facts and I do the nonsense. We get it. Let's just hurry this up, people. I got places to be.
I Love Old School Games asks, is it possible to be colorblind in only one eye?
Sure it is. Once I got into a fist fight with some guy after I told him his ears were too long and that he looked like a girl. He punched me so hard he knocked one of my eyes out. Couldn't see any colors with it. Actually, I couldn't see much at all.
Hellbent, that's not colorblindness. Besides, you have both of your eyes.
Oh, I replaced the missing one.
Replaced? How?
Melissa, I think I'm half colorblind.
Colorblindness is genetic and affects the color receptors in the retina and can only occur in both eyes. To be colorblind in just one eye would be unusual and would likely be due to an acquired disorder of the optical nerve. Teardaff asks, why did photos in film used to be in black and white?
To save money. In fact, I think Super Planet Dolan could do with some cutbacks. From now on, only I get to be in color. I can feel the money piling up already.
Gosh, you're right, Hellbent. Maybe we should cut back on animation too.
What do you mean? I still look fantastic. Don't deny it.
Originally, the material needed to capture an image on film was only sensitive enough to capture the amount of light, but not its color. Color photography was experimented with as far back as the 1840s, but color film was not available on markets until the mid-1930s, thanks to the development of Kodachrome. Red Gaming asks, why did France give the Statue of Liberty to the United States?
Oh, France, you sly dogs. I see what you're doing. Trying to set me up with your Lady Liberty, huh? I gotcha. Well, bonjour, mademoiselle. I usually don't go for larger women, but I'm proud to do my part for French-American relations.
No thanks. France wants no part of this.
The Statue of Liberty was a gift from the French to commemorate the alliance of France and America during the American Revolution. Edouard de la Boulaye, who proposed the construction of the movement, hoped that the French people would be inspired by the achievements of the United States to create their own democracy. WarDawn123 asks, what did people brush their teeth with before toothpaste?
Back in the day, people weren't so soft and pathetic as they are now. They'd scrape their teeth clean with rocks if they had to. Heck, it's what I've been doing for years. Check out these pearly whites.
Oh, jeez. Before the invention of the toothbrush, techniques of cleaning one's teeth had varied across cultures. The simplest of practices was rinsing your mouth with water or rubbing your teeth with a piece of cloth. For tooth whitening, some people would rinse their mouth with vinegar and salt. Jasmine Iam asks, would we feel pain if we didn't have nerves?
Ha! Pain is all in the mind, my friends. In fact, I've actually been training Dolan to overcome pain using my own special form of acupuncture. Once you get used to it, it's very relaxing. How you doing there, buddy?
I have never been in more intense pain in my life.
Do you feel relaxed?
What part of intense pain sounds relaxing to you?
The part where you hand over $100 to stop further acupuncture sessions. Hey, wow, it worked. I feel very relaxed.
The sensation of pain as we understand it requires a nervous system. If we had no nerves, we would feel no pain. But we'd also not be able to control our bodies. There is, however, a rare condition known as congenital insensitivity to pain, which prevents a person from feeling physical pain. Experts believe this may be caused by irregular brain behavior. Alexander Jennings asks, what was the largest bird ever?
Probably Melissa's mother.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I saw her the other day at the zoo. She just kept squawking away about something and trying to bite my fingers when I was trying to feed her peanuts. I hope the rest of your family aren't like that, Melissa.
Oh, ha ha. Let me guess. Your mother must have been the world's largest goat. With all those, with those horns and all.
Hey, you watch your mouth! It's okay, Mom, you look great.
The largest bird fossil belongs to the extinct elephant birds of Madagascar. They grew up to 3 meters in height and weighed 500 kilograms. They sadly died out about 300 years ago. The largest bird that was capable of flight was the Argentavis magnificens, with a wingspan of 6 meters and a weight of 72 kilograms. Panda123499 asks, what is werewolf syndrome?
Well, Melissa here suffers from bird syndrome. It's pretty similar.
Bird disease, actually.
Whatever. She was pecked by some diseased bird and then became some kind of human bird monster.
That is not what happened!
Werewolf syndrome is the same thing but with wolves. So remember, kids, always pack your silver bullets just in case some human-animal hybrid goes feral.
Hypertrichosis, known as werewolf syndrome, is a condition which causes excessive hair growth on a person's body. It is very rare, but it can affect both men and women. A person can either be born with werewolf syndrome, or it can develop during their life and can be passed on through genetics. Jesslyn Wijaya asks, if tears are salty, why don't they sting our eyes?
They do sting. It's just that humans have gotten so used to crying that they don't feel it anymore. You cry as babies when you don't get your milk. You cry as teenagers when your parents don't get you the new Xbox. You cry as adults when you realize you've wasted your life, and you cry when you put the barrel in your mouth.
Most bodily fluids contain a small amount of salt, including tears. Salt only begins to sting your eyes when concentrations of it exceed the normal amount for your body. For example, if you were to swim in the sea, you might find that your eyes begin to sting as the concentration of salt in the sea is much higher than that in your tears. Android Gamer 01 asks, if a turtle loses its shell, is it naked or homeless?
Well, let's find out, shall we? I happen to find this little guy crawling around Nixium's house. Let's crack off that shell and see what happens. Whoa, 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 hey, easy there, buddy. Let's not do anything hasty. Aha! Go on, punk, take the first shot. Let's turn this show into a party!
Turtles are physically incapable of separating themselves from their shell. A turtle's shell is part of its skeleton, consisting of both dermal and skeletal bone. Removing it would pull the poor creature's body apart. What was that? Hellbent, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Ultra Umbreon asks, who was the first female ruler of a civilization?
Female rulers. Oh, come on! Can't a guy make a joke around here?
The first known and confirmed ruler was Sobek Neferu, reigning as Pharaoh of Egypt from 1806 BC to 1802 BC. There was also the claim that a woman known as Nitocris ruled Egypt over 4,000 years ago. Historians, however, are still skeptical as they lack sufficient evidence of her existence.
Are we done here? I need somebody to give me a lift to the bar.
Hellbent! What happened to your body?
The idiot bailed on me the second we were separated. He better not be doing anything stupid.
You know, without that big mouth, you're actually a pretty charming guy.
This video was made possible by our fans over on Patreon. Thanks for your support, guys. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one!